Hello again and welcome to another video from the Marketing Study Guide. In this video I'm just going to do a walkthrough of a very simple guide to return on marketing investment, which is obviously a very important metric. My name is Jeff and I'm a long-term marketing lecturer and practitioner. Okay, what is return on marketing investment? Sometimes called ROMI, sometimes they put the M at the front, sometimes it's just return on investment. It's very commonly used. So most organizations that you work at as a marketer, it'll come up what was the ROI of that campaign. Now this is there's various metrics, but this metric is used to measure short-term campaigns, and usually where we've got a spend and a result in a shorter period of time. Okay, often it's a promotional campaign, or it could be a product variation, etc. And what we're looking for is a percentage return for what we spent or risked versus the extra profit that we generated. Now it's very important to remember that ROMI is not always suitable. Okay, so it's a short-term metric. Okay, it is not a suitable metric for long-term marketing strategies where we're evolving the brand or we're trying to improve the overall business. Okay, so in simple terms, it does not measure. For example, we may acquire lots of customers that will provide long-term profits. It's not going to measure that. Customer lifetime value or customer equity, which is far more suitable for measuring the impact of our campaigns or our marketing activities over time and brand building and all of that. There's no brand equity in here. There's no brand health. Things like changes in future purchase intention. So we could be selling brand new cars and somebody says, yep, in 3 years time I'm going to now buy that brand. Obviously in an evaluation of a campaign, that's not going to come out until 3 years down the track, so that's not helpful. Positioning, if we're changing positioning or repositioning, or customer attitudes, all of these things are important for marketing success. So we've got to be careful to go, okay, ROMI is suitable here, we can use it. Okay, now in very simple terms, this is our sales and profits here. For example, before a campaign, we do something as a campaign, a sales promotion, a discount, whatever, and hopefully there is an increase in sales and profitability. Okay, during the campaign and perhaps a little bit after it. So does the extra profit here cover the cost? Okay, what return did we make? And I've got if any. Return on investment can be negative. Okay, we can lose money, and that's why we need to look at it. Okay, so what information do we need to work out return on marketing? One, how much did we spend? What was the cost of the campaign? That's fairly straightforward. Two, we need to look at the amount of profit that we would normally make or would be expected to make without the campaign. So normal expected sales times our normal profit margin gives us our expected profit. In marketing terms, that's called a baseline. So it's like a science experiment. We can have a control group, and then we have the experiment, and we compare. We didn't add this chemical, and then we added this chemical. What was the change? Okay, so we're doing the same thing here. So that's without the campaign, and then with the campaign. What were the sales, the margin, and then the profit? And we will compare those. Okay, let's just work through an example. Without the campaign, we would expect to sell 10,000 units at a price of 20. It costs us 5 to make them. That gives us a margin per unit of $15. So 10,000 times the 15 margin, we expect to make 150,000 without the campaign. In the campaign, we do some promotion that costs us $20,000, so we invest that typically up front. And we managed to increase sales from 10,000 to 12,000, a 20% increase, which is good. No change in price, so our unit margin was the same. So our gross profit was 180 less the 20 that we spent. So let's put that in a table. So I've got all those numbers there without the campaign, and then 180 here. We take off the campaign cost of 20. We get a net profit of 160. We would expect to make 150. So we've made an extra profit of $10,000. Okay, and our return on marketing investment is 50%. So that's the 10,000 extra profit. We don't take the 160. We were going to make 150, so it's extra, only the extra component, so the extra 10 that we made, and we divide it by 20, which is the campaign cost. So we spent 20, we made an extra 10. So as you can see, with 30,000 ahead of where we want it to be, less the 20 gives us a 10,000 profit and a 50% return on marketing investment. So I've got other videos about return on investment. Please check that out. Lots of information on the channel. Check out my other videos and please subscribe to the Marketing Study Guide.